Welcome back to another basic Zerg build guide. This is going to be the general roach max out today. 1-1 roach max out. Generally around, if it's a really good timing, 7:45 to 8 minutes. But that's saying that you are not going to get pressured at all. And we all know StarCraft 2 Terran players, they tend to be super try hard. So you're probably going to get pressured. So we're just going to be, this is a little bit unrealistic, but the goal is still the same no matter what. Now I'm joining a custom game by myself. There's no one else in here. That way there's no distractions, and we are going to do this. I'm going to do this with a normal build. So the general goal of this is you have such an overwhelming amount of units that it doesn't matter how, like, your units don't scale very well versus the Terran's units usually, but you just have so many of them that it doesn't matter. You're gonna go for your normal 17 hatch. Now, the extractor trick I have is based on old habits. I wouldn't recommend that. Wait on your overlord, then build your 3 drones. The extractor trick was not an important part of this. Again, just old habits. So we're gonna go down here. All right, here we go. Put the hatch down. Get our extractor at 17, and we're going to rally this 17th drone to make our pool. There we go. Pool going to be going down. And we're going to be making our drones past this point. Going to be mining gas until we're at 100, and then we're going to pull off for a bit. None of this requires a bunch of fancy APM. I just can't, like, old habits are hard to break. And I usually, when I'm spamming my APM, I tend to think a lot. Do what I do. I start, like, going through my thought process of the game and things like that, like, while I'm spamming. So, get your hands warm, things like that, for when you actually do need that APM in the game. We're gonna go send our drones down from mining. Gonna build an overlord as well as my speed. And this is like as if we were playing in a normal ZVT. Start droning, and once we get 24 drones right there, I'm gonna send a drone. This one that mines, we're gonna go send him to the 3rd, so we can go ahead and take our 3rd. Gonna get over here and plant that down. Gonna keep our drone production up, and once we're at 31 supply, we're gonna go ahead and get our overlord. He's making his content. We might as well not even be here. I've been streaming for 7 hours. Okay, we're just statistics to him. Wow. Okay, you're gonna keep droning, and once this wave finishes, once wave inject finishes, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting back on my gas because you want to be getting towards the lair soon. Gonna put some more drones back on the main and inject again. Not enough energy. 39 supplies when we get our other overlord. Go ahead and make some more drones, and I'm gonna keep droning for now. Our speed is done. This is speed. Ling speed in this case is a just in case statistic. Sometimes you could probably get away without going for it if you really wanted to. Currently at 40 drones. I'm going to go ahead and rally my extra drones over here. Not enough energy. Insufficient energy. Going to inject as soon as possible and keep rallying my drones, build my new queen. Not enough energy. And I'm going to start my lair. Now, the moment I start my lair, I'm going to start an Evo chamber and a roach horn as well. And I'm going to start my second gas in my main. I immediately rally 3 drones to that gas and replenish the 3 drones that are now missing on this base. Now 54 supply. We're going to need another overlord. I don't like to send these overlords out to give you vision on the map. And now I'm going to go ahead and take 1 more gas, go up to 3 gases. We're currently at 52 drones. Our overlord should be finishing, and I'm going to start another one immediately because I noticed I was almost getting supply blocked. And then we're going to go there, go up to 57. And I'm going to go ahead and take my 4th base. Now, once I have 100 gas, I'm going to get my +1. And I'm going to continue building my drones. The 4th base is purely for larva and nothing else. I'm going to go ahead and start my gases, get my 4th gas. Once this layer finishes, we get roach speed. Replenishing all my drones, making sure I'm injecting as best I can. Put my drones on my gases over here. I'm supply blocked, so even I make mistakes doing this. And now at this point, we have 69 drones. You're just going to make overlords and roaches. And that is going to be it from here on out. There we go. We're starting our first round of roach production. There we go. You're going to start to see our supply shoot up rather quickly. The 69 drone roach all in. Starting another overlord. Really don't want to get supply blocked while doing this. I'm going to go ahead and transfer some extra drones. You can do this at 66 drones as well. Good night, Krista. Have a good night. Fourth is done, starting a queen, and I'm going to continue building roaches. Alright, 100 supply at the 6-minute mark. Starting some ravagers. No crease spread at all for this build. Oh, I said this is basic, right? Basic low-level Zerg players are not going to be worried about crease spread, correct? This is a basic guide for this. We're making overlords and roaches, and that's the whole plan here. Doing these when I keep getting supply blocked because I actually don't do this build that often. Doing this purely based off memory. So this would be about a 730 max out, and that's even with a couple supply blocks, so it's not perfect by any means, but we have our +1. 711 was our max out, so here we go. We'll be walking across. We have 60 units, but 131 army supply of +1 roaches with speed. And we would be hitting him at about the 730 mark, even with no creep spread. We could make our creep highway if we wanted to with overlords. And boom. Right into his base. Into his face. And hopefully into some free ladder points. If you guys enjoyed this basic guide, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I would love to make more. If you want to see any other guides on any other kinds of builds, Rule of 1 gas, Hydralink Bane, anything like that, let me know down in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Okay. That was actually a faster max out than I anticipated. I probably could have got it down to like 650 max out or so.